Okay, good. It worked. All that matters. Oh, I wanna change my gear. These ones are the chaos. And these order. Ugly. Oogly. There it is. Which one does this one do again? Don't plan for that to happen, do we? Damage taken by bomb. What? Special charge up, but ink. One's ink. That one would be good. Be the first time we used it. Okay. Yo, we back. Welcome back. I kind of want to use the umbrella, but I kind of want to use a... The maps are pretty big, and it would be nice to have a beacon. Yeah, I think it'd be nice to have a beacon. And I kind of... Okay, so we got the drop roller. If we're gonna use beacon, we should have the drop roller. Nice. Stupid Maroon 5 song was on the radio. Now it's stuck in my head. What tricks? It's an earworm. How do I get rid of the earworm? Pretty sure that's what it's called. Song stuck in your head? An earworm? I was pretty sure it is. Oh. Oh! 2 of them are wearing that helmet. Maybe I should do that. I might go into the pro one and do it. Nice. Got him! Music is hype. Oh, really? I never thought about that. But that makes sense. Oh! That was dumb. We haven't even lost a person. This is just terrible. How are we supposed to get out of here? What the answer is? No. Fucking right, man. Oh, we just sing Jonas Brothers. Ooh. Top to I'm just cool. Every little thing that I do. Damn it, I feel so cool. Oh. Different song now. Oh my god. Ah. I mean, still in danger. You know, we barely made an effort. Hi, Shira. Thank you for the host. Oh, we got destroyed. I'm not very good with the roller. Oh, we had a level 7. I'm blaming the level 7. I don't care. That was the level 7. Okay, you know what to do. I want to go... I think it's the pro one where you get stuck with the same team every time. I think. Song's still stuck in my... I don't know the rest of the song. That's the problem. I don't have the chorus stuck in my head. I need to download Twitch Sings, by the way. Me and Penelope do, what do you call it? Have those. That's what they do. Agent 420. Okay, let's see. Oh, I didn't do another going live thing. More Splatfest. Oh, I wanted to make a command too. Damn it! You know, we'll do it after this. See, these are the things I think about when I'm driving. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta do this, 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 and this. And then I get home and I forget. Make a command. I have to make this, this, and this. Everything is forgotten. My god! That was one thing that's about roller. Oh, damn! Let's go. They lost a person. This win means nothing. Excuse me? I mean, I didn't even try. No, I walked right into that. Now I have Jonas Brothers stuck in my head. I'm okay with this. Okay, let's tweet. That's a tweet. Excuse me. We'll add. Oh my god, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose, guys. I'm worried. Oh my god, tweet deck looks terrible. I hate it so much. Top to the bottom, just cool. Every little thing that I do. They made that feel so cool. This one's cool. Got like a little cloud on it, or a candle. Look at that. No, I wanted to go up. I don't think I can get on it. I'm just being a little shit disturber. No big deal. I want to. I don't think I could do it by myself. It would have to be a duet. I'm too shy. I would need to feel more comfortable about it first before I could even by myself. No! No! How do we get on top of that? Is that a thing? It's got blocks on it. Should be a thing. Oh, he's too good. Okay. Oh, crying out loud. I can't do this at the same time. I don't even care. I'm just gonna be a little shit disturber. Okay, now that it's like clicked on this fully, great. See. Uh-oh. Oops. Okay, I wonder how this is gonna look. Okay, that should work. Then we want to change it in the phone. Sweet. We did it. I feel like there's not... Hold on. Nope. It just looks thick. This is like right after the link. It's like a... It's fine. I just thought there wasn't a space. I don't think there was. Now there is. I don't really like this, honestly. Yum. Got him. Ooh woo. Got him. Oh, he deleted it. Or destroyed it, I guess. English is hard. Where'd he go? That was difficult. Here. We go. I'm so bad at baller. Oh my god! That was ridiculous. How was I missing him? Ugh. I'm a dead woman. Not. Okay. We missed a bunch on our base. Got destroyed. We missed a bunch. Llama splat. Where's their headgear? Now, the question is, are we with this? Oh, you know what I really wanted to do? Nah, it's fine. That works. Yo, Surface! How's it going? What is up? This is a huge shifty. Oopsie. Oopsie poopsie. Done teaching now and my last final today. Ooh, what do you teach? I didn't know you taught. So you like research and teach? My understanding. Got him. Ugh. Just research, yeah. And I assume you like work it. That's pretty sick. I always thought that that would be pretty. I don't think I would have the like discipline actually. No. Interesting. How did they get it down? At least they're stuck. That's kind of funny. They're stuck in there. That's kind of funny. They could teleport back to their base. But like they're stuck in there. That's hilarious. Come on, let's go. Your board exam? Yeah. Those are hard. Like, I read some stuff that it's like really difficult for women too because you're not allowed to go to the washroom or anything. Like they're scared. So it was like a news story or something. I think. Like it was a thing where people would just wear diapers. That's what it talked about. Dang, that really sucks. That really sucks. Mm-hmm. But I think the article was about how they're trying to change it, or like that one university or something was trying to make it so that it wasn't so strict on those types of things. Because it's like a basic human, right? And I think that that's a little unfair. Like, you gotta go, right? That broke my ball? I did not know they could do that. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I read it not too long ago. But I can't remember the specifics, so... Hee hee. Oh, I fell off. Really? So how do you take control of the other teams? Like bot thing. I don't understand. Because there has to be a way for them to take control of it. Do they have to paint the entire top or something? That may be what they have to do? Oh, they just blew out the flame. That was interesting. Like, how would we go about turning that into ours? And snipers. That's the thing I was reading. I don't know where it was. I don't know if it was in Canada or the US or both, or I don't know the specifics. I can't remember. I just remember being like kind of like, wow. Yeah. I just don't think it's very fair. I'm dead. God, this game sucked. Match, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, exactly. Well, it was more to do with women on their periods, because you can't use the washroom, then what? Like, that stuff has to get changed often, okay? That's unfair. Oh. I accidentally deleted some apps by accident. I thought I was checking off a couple of them, and I left a bunch. Like, there was a list of unused apps for a while, and it checked all of them, but I didn't realize I had to scroll down to get more, so it deleted a bunch that I didn't want to delete, and I don't know which. I mean, I guess when I go to use it and it's not there, I'll have to download it. Stupid. My phone had no space, okay? I transferred all of my pictures over and I deleted a bunch. Like, I guess I don't need these. And I do on my phone. I have a lot of duplicates. And they're not right beside each other. I need to get an app. I'm pretty sure there's an app. It slows your phone down a shit ton. So I'd probably download it, use it, and then uninstall. Remember what it's called? Like clean. Something clean. What's Venmo? I think I've heard of that before, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, I mean, the ones I use most are Twitter, Instagram, and then WhatsApp and just, but then there are a few that I use every now and then. Oh, I have Solitaire as well. But there are a few that I use every now and then, but because I don't use them often enough, it thought it was a useless app when really I kind of needed it. I use it once every couple of months. Not often enough, apparently. Oh, you don't actually use this app. Here, let's uninstall it. This will save you some space. PayPal, thank you for transferring money to people. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think the only games I have is Solitaire and 2048. Version or whatever. You're a baller than you, bro. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Oh. Oh yeah, I use YouTube somewhat and Twitch somewhat on my phone, but like really infrequently. I'd rather watch on my computer. Unless it's like first thing in the morning, I'm lying in bed and I don't feel like opening my laptop, I'll just use my phone. But that's maybe like 40 minutes a day. Maybe. Some days I don't, right? This past week, I've had to work in the morning, so I literally just get up and go to work. Wizards Unite. See, but I use my laptop in bed. Like, I have one of those, like, lap desks that I put on the bed so that the computer itself can still not overheat. Because I did not do that with my Mac. I just let it on the bed and it overheated all the time to the point where there was the wire that connects the Wi-Fi part to the motherboard broke. And I think a contributing factor was the fact that it wasn't getting enough ventilation. Like there aren't any fans right on the bottom, it's outside. But if the bottom doesn't have any room for air to circle through, it gets really hot. So really was just not taken care of very well. Only myself to blame. It's a good workout. Damn it. Oh, saved it. Dang, that was close. Oh, that was a close call. Stage 1 container. What? Actually, now I'm wondering if when this thing closes, are you even able to jump out? Get hacked. Damn it. I've dry pads for a while. I mean, I have a tablet that I could use. And it's kind of funny that I don't. But I spent like $400 on it and I barely use it. Like I haven't touched it at all this year. You know what I really do want to use it for, though, is I want to get the Streamlabs controller on the tablet so that I can change scenes and stuff using my tablet as opposed to buying like a Stream Deck. Like it would work for the time being. It doesn't need to be a permanent. Oh, he's got distance. What emote is that? That's so funny. I'm gonna go grab it. I need to get the charger for it because it's probably dead. But that would be a good thing to like charge up and actually see if I can install it. Because I know that it's not available for everything. And I know the iOS versions are usually better than the Android. Zero clout. How did we... Perjurous. I don't... Oops. Oops. Oh. Oh, headphones. Lil. Zelda, Link to the Past, Player and Randomizer. Ooh. Let's... Turning on. I know I had a few chargers that would... One of which is probably in my car. Because I can't even find my spare phone. And that was the one that had the charger that... But I found the spare battery. So where's the phone? In the car. Probably in the car. We'll just see if it turns on. Oh, 82%? Hell yeah. Nice. Nice. This is what it's doing though. Nothing. Oh, there we go. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, this is what we have to do now. Oh, I have so... Open the Play Store, please. I originally bought this because I didn't want to truck my laptop to and from the school that I was at because it was really far away. Are you serious? It was like an hour and a half on transit both ways. And then the campus was huge, and walking around with something heavy in your backpack was super painful. Cannot turn in there. I said the password, but I can't remember it. Just ride my scooter. Oh, you know, I wish I knew the strats. It's too late now. This is a school I went to for 2 years called SFU. And basically I said F you. They like to preach inclusivity, but then they're not. I don't like the fact that this screen keeps closing on me. I don't know how to make it stop though. Screen timeout. Because it closes and then I have to enter a password. And then it closes and I have to enter a password. Got him. Okay, it says connected. Now we go. Apps. It's called multitasking and I'm not doing a very good job. Got him. Labs. Streamlabs. Excuse me? I want Streamlabs Stream Deck. Don't get stuck in the middle. Yeah, this one's kind of like a coppery gold color. I don't know if the keyboard's charged. We can try. Guys, I'm too ADD today. This is a problem. That was the nicest. Okay, let's see if I can turn this on. Yep, okay, good. It's got power. It has power. Streamlabs. Streamlabs remote control. That's the one. Yo, we're a champion. Will we get Queen today, though? This app may not be optimized for your device. Oh, you know what? I don't care. I do need to, like, upgrade the software on it, though. What would you call it? Operating system? Not iOS. So what's the Android one? What's that called? The early build of the game, the roller, was a special. I did know something about that. Like, I knew the roller wasn't standard. That makes sense. I love the roller. I'm not very great at it, but it is fun. Did I download Twitch on this? I did. I have like Pearson e-text on here. We can uninstall that now, right? I don't need this bullshit of an app because I'm telling you, it's bullshit. It does not work very well at all. And you know what's funny? Because I could Chromecast all of this stuff to my TV in my room, but I just watch on my dinky laptop instead of straight Chromecasting it. Like I have Twitch, YouTube, Netflix, everything on my tablet. I can Chromecast it. I just choose to watch on my laptop instead. I don't know, it seems easier. What do you think? Do you think that's dumb? Should I be casting it to my TV? What are the pros? Oh, damn it. Yeah, some people are amazing with it. And I'm like, God damn it, how do you do that? Like, if I were to practice more, I'd get good at it. The problem with this too is that I'm so rusty because I haven't played in months. But the main problem is if I play too much, my hands will hurt so bad tomorrow. Can we super jump? I didn't realize that part got cut off. Good to know. This map is massive. Oh, I wanted the triple. HC. What does that mean? I mean, it's not the best TV. Honestly, I think the colors are a bit darker and the sound is a bit weird. Like, honestly, the TV was my mom's ex-boyfriend's old TV. I was gonna buy one. I was gonna buy a nice one. But I was like, dang, the one I want is like $500. That is a lot of money. Because then I need to spend like $100 on a mount as well. Mount it on the wall. I have no space for it. Hurts, right? So it's like this LG TV thing. I barely use it. If there's like shows on my PVR that I want to watch and my mom's like upstairs in the living room, then I'll watch it in my room. But she's usually not home. Refresh rate. No, I think it's okay. It doesn't bother me. I guess I'm just really used to hearing and seeing everything from my laptop, so then when it's on the TV, everything looks and sounds different. I'm just not used to it. We didn't get anything for losing even. Because previously we were getting stuff. Unless that was because it was a different mode. Should we switch back then? We should do that. Okay, where's the... I'm just gonna quickly see what we got here. It's my mini computer. I gave my mom my old tablet, but I hadn't used it in a really long time, and I couldn't get it to turn on. I tried charging it and everything, it didn't work, and I'm like, okay, well, you know, I just gave you this tablet and it doesn't even work. I'm sorry. Terrible. Okay, let's see. My apps. Oh my gosh, everything needs updating. Update. Yeah, I even have Spotify on here. What about that? Oh, this is the Instagram. I was doing Instagram for my cat's Instagram on this. I haven't posted in a few years. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure nobody cares. And I originally had a different Snapchat at the beginning, but then I forgot the password and couldn't log in, so I started another one. And then I remembered the password to my old one. Good story. You're welcome. God, everything needs updating. I'm only updating the stuff I actually want to update. And I was hoping... Oh, we have this... What is this one? Can we delete this? How do I delete them? Installed. I'll have to delete a bunch of these. I need to take a break for my hands. Anyway. My left hand's not happy. Okay. That. What is this one? I don't think I even used this ever. I think I tried it and hated it. And then switched to OneNote because OneNote. Oh, I have Monopoly Bingo on here. That game's amazing. Here's an e-text. Uninstall. Excuses. I have 3 different types of Pacross. Nice. I don't like solitaire. Other one I got. What is texture? I originally knew what all of these apps were. I have no idea anymore. Songza. I remember that was a... Now we use Spotify. And I have 8-track. We don't use 8-track anymore. Where's the Samsung stuff? I have... interesting. I didn't want to open Quick Office. Go away. Go away. How do I update the iOS? That's what I really want to do. No problems found. Oh. Oh yeah, because I down library attached to my account, right? X uninstall. Oh. Where would I find... Would it be in the settings? Downloaded apps. Probably in the settings, right? Nearby devices? Nice. I didn't know I had that. Didn't know I could transfer stuff that way. Device. Oh. Palm motion. No, I have that. Out device, maybe? Software updates. Ah. Oh, it was last checked today. Nice. Apparently we're up to date then. Root. Okay. Open up Streamlabs OBS. Gonna change Team Chaos. What do you mean? You can't change teams. It doesn't let you. Oh, how do I do this? To sync, scan the QR code in Streamlabs OBS. Well, it's not even letting me open up. How do I find that? Remote control. Yeah. How come I can't open the... Not letting me... because it doesn't have access to my camera, so it's not opening. What the hell, man? You'd think it would be in settings. Maybe it doesn't work on tablet then. Pooh. Right from your phone. But this isn't my phone. Maybe it doesn't work then. You have 2 Nintendo accounts? Allow access. Ooh, maybe it'll work because it's connected on my... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, it's fine. From your phone. Yeah, I don't think it'll work. It'll only work with the most recent version of Streamlabs mobile app. But this should be the most... So why... Why won't it have access? Maybe. If I accept it on my phone, it'll work. The app is called Remote Control for Streamlabs OBS, which is SLOBS. I downloaded it on my phone as well, but I didn't want to use my phone with it. I wanted something big. I mean, I don't know if I have to. See, this one did. Yeah, see, this lets me do it. It's pretty sick, honestly. But this didn't even ask for permission. Just worked. I guess maybe it doesn't work on tablet. That sucks. I bet you it would work on an, what do you call it? iPad. My sister has an iPad. If she can test it out and it works, then I'll be pissed. I wonder if there's like a workaround. Oh, software update. See, there is an update. I freaking knew it, man. That might fix it too. Okay. We will let that update. That sign in failed. Cool. Can't install Snap. Cool. Don't care. Go away. I said check for update. Why is it not checking for update? Okay. This tablet sucks. I will be right back. Actually, here we're gonna test this out. We'll see how well this works. Because we can, so we will. Oh hell yeah, that's awesome. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm distracted today. This is terrible. Terrible, man. Because now I'm all like, what if Elgato has a version? Because they're the ones who make the Stream Deck. What if they have a version? Never actually looked into it. Recommended for you, Dr. Mario World. I actually want to play that. PC remote control pad. Actually. Ooh. That's cool. I don't think that's what I need though, but that was cool. I also wanted to see, did I not install it? I thought I did. I guess we will. Oh my god. Related to this app, TikTok, Reddit, Discord. Omelet Arcade? What's that? Actually, don't answer. I don't care. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. I want my apps and games library. Install. Install. So I think if I'm watching TV upstairs, it would be nice to be able to have my tablet with me instead of bringing a computer up. If that makes sense. Maybe I'll get Nintendo Switch Online is here as well. I don't have Alexa installed? Dang, dude. I need more. How do I have Facebook Messenger? Wait. I uninstalled the app. I deleted my account. My god, I forgot about this guy. Oh, dang. This person got hacked. Because the message is like, is this you? Winky, winky, winky. I'm like, that's a scam link. Don't click it. Interesting. I didn't realize you could have Facebook Messenger and not Facebook. Is that really possible? Dang. Dang. I had no idea. Auto update is turned off. Okay, good. Now. Can it work? Facebook is sneaky. Yeah. You know what though? I really wish I could get my old computer because there's tons of stuff on there that would be really funny to look through. But like, it doesn't turn on. I could try eventually, I guess. I don't really care enough to. Well, I think it would be funny because there's probably tons of stuff on there that's just super cringe. Yeah, how does Messenger work? I deleted Facebook. Like, I deleted my account. I don't even have Facebook on here. Do I? No. I have Facebook Messenger? That's weird. That's a bizarre. Okay, let me try finding this update thing again because I feel like it tried to and then it was trying to do too many things and it stopped. Checking for updates. Because I think oh, the latest updates have been installed. Okay. I just didn't notice it then. Well, poo. Because it doesn't work. Well, that sucks. Because it would have been really nice to have it on the tablet. That would have made things way easier. What if I open Streamlabs on my tablet? Does Streamlabs work on tablet? Remember this computer for 30 days. Yes, please. No, it's not cool. But it did say when I went to install it that it might not be optimized. But like, the thing is, I don't code, so I don't understand. But isn't Android tablet similar enough to an Android phone? Like, wouldn't the coding be similar enough? It's connected to chat, but I can't tell if it's streaming or not. Hold on, this could break things. It doesn't say stop, so I don't think it is. Yeah, it's not. Okay. I was worried because it's like connected to my account now. I think that's so silly. Friday night experiments. No, this is what happens though. I'm just like, my brain's all over the place today. I can't focus properly. And that's the problem. Today's just not a good day as far as focusing goes. This is what happens when I try and study. This would just happen. I would just be like studying, and then all of a sudden I'd have a thought, and then I wouldn't be able to focus on anything besides my thoughts. So then I would go and do whatever it is I'm thinking about. Really bad. That's learn more. Oh, my hair. Do you think it's going very well? I don't. And they have to be chased? I mean, I just wish like I could be one of those streamers who's able to just focus and play a game for like 8 hours. I can't. Like, I could try going on ADD meds again, but I didn't like how they made me feel, so we just gotta take the good with the bad, am I right? Am I right? As the ultimate hotkey system for your stream. From your mobile device. On your phone. Not loading. Android versions 1.2. Firewall. I said look. It gave Streamlabs permission. Oh great, you take the hard. Exactly. I keep forgetting little things like I don't use my PC a ton, like my desktop. Sorry, I use the wrong words for thing. I grew up calling my Windows computer a PC. Oh, I'm a PC user, not a Mac user. PC to me meant Windows. And it still kind of does. So I have a hard time differentiating it. I feel like other people might too, but I also know that that's not 100% correct. Because technically, your Mac can be your personal computer, which is a PC. Right? Is it just me who calls Windows PCs? Do other people do that? Personal marketing thing. That's what I thought. Like, my dad was one of the early adopters to computers, if you will. Like, he played games back when you were just typing into a thing. And it was basically, you've come to a path. You go left or right. And then you do, okay, well, I go left. And then it would tell you a bunch of stuff. You've encountered a such and such. What do you do? A, B, or C? He played those types of games because they didn't have visual games yet. That's how early the computer was, right? I have pictures of me in the office room, which then later turned into my bedroom when my sister was born. And you can see the computer in the background. And I 100% remember that room with the computer in it before my sister was born, but my mom must have been pregnant because that room was still an office. I'm talking, I was like 2. These are like super early memories. That, or I shared a room with my sister for a while and I don't remember sharing a room with her. I don't remember my room, like, okay. So before my sister was born, my room was where her room became. So when she was born, I got moved to a different room and she got put in the room that I was currently in. I don't know the thought process in moving me instead of putting her in a different room. Like, I honestly, I just don't know why. I think actually it might have been because I was in a crib and they moved me to a big bed and it was easier just to put the big bed in a room that didn't have a crib. But I remember the computer being in my childhood room before it was my room. And I remember playing games on it. Maybe I did share a room with my sister for a while. I don't remember. I'd have to ask my mom, honestly. About being a Mac or a PC. I remember that. I remember those campaigns. And I remember having one of the early Macs. I think it was like the second type of Mac or the third type. It was one of those little tiny monitors that had the computer in the monitor, so it didn't have a tower or anything. And it had that dinky mouse with it was almost like, it had a bunch of straight edges, right? Like it wasn't rounded like mouses are now, or like the PC mouse was. It was this weird block mouse. I remember having that. And we had it. My dad got it really cheap because it was one of those ones that you just, everyone was upgrading to better computers. And this was just one of those like older version ones that he got at a yard sale or something. Here, that's what I wanted to click. And he got it for me and my sister to play on. I must have been about 6 or so. And we just played like the art games on it. There was one, I can't remember what it was called, but it was the funniest thing because you would be painting. There would be like, it's like this art program and you would be painting, but you would be using like shapes and things and it made all these funny sounds. I recently found a video of it. I can't remember if I showed it on stream or not, but it was so funny because it was almost like a stamper, but you could drag it. And every paint tool made a different sound. Did anyone else have that game? Well, not a game. I guess it was like an art program for kids. Like it was made for kids. And we had that and I loved it. And then there was this other game we had. I don't remember what it's called or anything. I couldn't really explain it very well. Oh, I know if I look in my Discord messages to my sister, I could find it, but it would be really far up because I used to message her a lot on WhatsApp. We just talk on Discord. Because it was easier. Oh, who's here? The Purelator guy. But he just left. He walked up the stairs, didn't go to the door, and then left. Like, did he pretend to do one of those drop-offs? My package isn't supposed to come until Monday. Is it early? Didn't even knock on the door. Swear to God, if he left one of those call back later things, I'm gonna be so pissed. I will call Pure later and be like, look, this guy is being lazy. Didn't even knock on the door. I will be that person. I think it's because I actually make an effort in my job and when other people don't. But I also understand, like, when I go to service places, that if somebody is not entirely polite to me and everything, it has nothing to do with me. And I just try and be as nice as possible because I understand that they've probably had a shit customer. I've had enough of those to know how it completely affects your shift. And I wouldn't take it against them. Which, I mean, I guess he could be having a bad shift too. But that's a lack of effort on his part completely, as opposed to bad customer service. Swear to God. It better have been just like he went to the wrong house. I need to check after this. Oh my God, I was so freaked out yesterday. I got home from work because I got a notification that my package had been shipped, but I thought that it meant that I had arrived. Because when I got home, I was looking everywhere for this package and I thought somebody stole it. And I'm talking this package has my new CPU in it. So that cost me about $250. I think. What was it? $220, I think. Tax, whatever. So I thought somebody stole it and I was freaking out. And I'm like, maybe it didn't actually get delivered. So I checked the app and it was like, no, it got sent to the place that delivers it. Oh my God. Because I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, it would be the delivery company. It would be on them, but I don't think they'd reimburse me. That's a lot of money. But they should have asked for a signature, et cetera, et cetera. But I'm like, sometimes, okay, I ordered something that was worth like $50 and they wanted a signature. And then I got ordered stuff before that was like over $100 and they didn't do a signature. I'm like, really? How come you sometimes want signatures and sometimes you don't? Like, I'm pretty sure there's an option you can ask for it, but I don't know if Amazon does that or if it's the company that ships it. Because I've also noticed that sometimes it's Pure Later, sometimes it's FedEx, and sometimes it's Canada Post. I don't know how they decide who ships it. Because I understand that Amazon's an intermediary, right? I'm just gonna go and check. I'll probably miss the first couple seconds, whatever. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, it's early. Hell yeah. Look at this big ass box. Like, what the fuck? This is massive. Can you even see it? It's for my CPU. Yeah, I ordered something else too though, but it's... What did I order? I can't remember what I ordered. It was Prime Day. I just ordered... There were a couple other things I wanted to order too, but then I didn't. So I was like, you know what? I'm not 100% sure on it. I will order it later. And then, oh yeah, Stream Deck. I was going to order a Stream Deck. But the deal was only really for US, like Amazon.com. Because they had, what was it? The full size Stream Deck for $100. Like it was $99. And for Canada, it was $199. That was the deal price. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. So I was like, hell yeah, I'll buy it on the US one. And then I started thinking, I'm like, do I really need it? Like, I can download it on my phone and do it that way. Like, do I really need a Stream Deck? I don't know. I need to sleep on it. I need to think about it. But I didn't know that that deal was for the first day of Prime Day only and not the entire 2 days. So I missed out on that deal. So I mean, with US, it would have been US to Canada, it would probably have been about $130 Canadian, as opposed to like 200 plus tax. So I mean, it was a good deal. I just don't know if I'd use it enough. I mean, I guess if I had money to spend, I'd probably buy it. But if I do decide to buy it, I'm going to wait until it's on sale again, because I'm not spending $200. It's a waste. I like buying stuff on sale. And that's probably how I end up buying things I don't need. Consumerism! Gotta love it. It is what it is, though, right? Which is why I decided I was going to sleep on it, because I'm like, I'm not going to make just a snap purchase a lot of money. And just like today, when I went to London Drugs to try and buy bandage stuff, I saw a Dr. Ho, and it was like 20% off. I'm like, I could really use that, probably. And then I started thinking, I'm like, in the first year, would I use it 20 times? Because that would be $5 a use for the first year. Would I use it 20 times? I'm not 100% sure. This sale goes on until the end of the month. I'm going to go home and think about it, because it's still like $100 plus tax. That's a lot of money. A Dr. Ho, it's H-O. It's basically a TEMS machine. Or like things physical therapists use. It's like an ultrasonic machine that they use to help with tight muscles. And one thing I really found it useful for when I was in physio was for my knee and for my back. Because I messed up my shoulder. What year was it? I think it was 2016, New Year's Eve. I like slipped on ice and completely messed up my shoulder. Like, I was drunk. Okay, so it didn't hurt. I thought it was funny. Like, it was hilarious. And then the next morning when I woke up, it felt like I was lying on rocks. And I went to like lift my arm and I could not lift my arm. I like was luckily with my friend Chelsea, and I'm like, Chelsea, you gotta put my shirt on for me. I can't lift my arm. I'm like, can you help me put my clothes on? Can you help me brush my hair? Like, I can't do anything. It was so painful. I had to go to the doctor. Doctor sent me to physio. He gave me like a prescription for like extra strength Advil. It doesn't have like codeine or anything in it. It's just stuff that they can't sell over the counter. It's like non-addictive or whatever. But that was like the best pain ever, honestly. I'm very like, I understand that narcotics, which is like oxy and whatever, can be super helpful for people who are in chronic pain. That's not something I really want to ever have to take unless it's like absolutely necessary. I'd rather live in pain than take it. Like, essentially, one of my uncles is a drug addict. And I'm not saying that if I was given something like that, that I would become one. But why risk it? There's history of addiction for me and people in my family. So what's the point in even tempting fate? No? And I understand that it's not entirely anybody's fault if you're addicted. Like, a lot of it does have to do with mental health. And there's only so much you can do to help people who do have an addiction. If they don't want to seek help, you really can't help them. So it is what it is, right? And this uncle I haven't spoken to in almost 10 years. But he was diagnosed with like childhood rheumatoid arthritis or something when he was in was like 11 or something. Or anyways, when I was a kid, that's what he explained to me as to why he had to take pills and stuff. But it just got to the point where it was really out of control. So it was just kind of... And I know doctors are really hesitant to giving out narcotics, which is a good thing. But I also know that there are doctors out there who give whatever the patient asks for. Or, you know, if somebody's really that desperate, they'll go and find a doctor who will. Like, I have a good doctor. She'll order all the tests you need. She's very thorough. And in order to see her, it's like a 2-week wait. She has a lot of patience. And it's because she's really good at her job. And I'm willing, like, as a testament to how good she is at her job, I'm willing to wait the 2 weeks to go and see her when I need to. Or, you know, there are a lot of doctors at her practice that are also really good. So I'll go to like the walk-in clinic and see some of them. Because I know if they're not good, she would do something about it. You know what I mean? Doctors in her practice are good. Anyway, long story short, I hurt my shoulder. The Thames machine was very helpful. My grandmother has a Dr. Ho, so if I do need it, I could always just borrow hers. The only issue is, I guess I'm curious as to if it would help a choice. Like the other day when I was at work, my hip was killing me. I couldn't even stand on my left leg. And I think part of the problem is the way that the till and the counter are set up. I have to lean over on my left foot to reach the other side of the counter. And I think it was just repetition from the day. Got to the point where it was just really painful. But I also know that it does happen sometimes when I'm at caterings, because it's just a lot of standing on your feet. And so I was wondering maybe that would help too, but man, am I gonna use it 20 times a year for it to be worth it? I don't know. And that goes back to the point where I was saying I'm very frugal in a way. If I can get it on sale, I'll get it on sale. I don't mind waiting for things to go on, even if it means waiting until like what, Cyber Monday? If by then I decide that that's something I want, then sure, I'll wait. I'm not gonna spend money on something I don't need to. Oh man. Very distractible today. I don't know if I like this map. Like sometimes the bigger maps are nice. 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 GG's. Man. Oh my god, does someone actually have that as an emote? That's amazing. Whose is that? I need to know. Amazonian. I don't know this person. What do they stream? Actually, I find that the most streams that I learn about are through their emotes. That's actually why I love it so much that they've like given affiliates more emote slots, and that they even made affiliate a thing for people, like a step in between streaming with nothing and partner. I mean, it did make it quite hard to get partner now, but I mean, Magic the Gathering Arena. You know, I'm not huge into it, but I think a lot of the reason why I'm not huge into that kind of stuff, like that kind of game, I guess, is that I don't fully understand it. And now that I'm not in school, I actually have more opportunity to actually learn stuff, I guess. Maybe I'll take the time to try and understand it a little bit more. Watch some YouTube videos for explanations. That's the one that Sky plays, right? It's MTG's Magic the Gathering, right? When she's doing. Because I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm so bad with that kind of thing. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure that that's like my friend from one of my friends from like high school and from the theater. I'm pretty sure that that's the game that she plays. I'm pretty sure it's Magic. And yeah, it's Magic. She does that once a week with her brother and some friends and stuff. From Skystream? Nice. Okay. Yeah, because I know that that's what she was rebranding to be, was one of those, because she's really good at it. And now that I have time, I might lurk a little bit and try and understand it. Maybe watch some YouTube videos. Because that's something I would like to even just understand. It's just I have not had time to do any of it. And now that I have school, this is an opportunity to learn new things. Actually have time. That's pretty nice. And one other thing I would really like to do is find a game that is, I guess it would be nice if I had a controller that wasn't super difficult to hold for my hands, like joint wise, that I could try to learn. But because one thing that I really did want to learn was like, of time, no major glitches, no wrong warp. I think that's what it is, that category, because it's not super long, but I still think it's quite a long, and that would take me quite a while to learn. And I'm not sure I have the finger dexterity for it. But you never know until you try, I guess. Right? You never know until you try. Mario Bros? No way. No way. I have tried to like even just learn, even just play it casually. And I know practice makes perfect, whatever. But I think it needs, like, if I'm gonna learn a speed run of any game, it's gotta be a game that I actually would enjoy and have even some sort of sentimental value towards, because otherwise I have no attachment to it. It would just be like, oh, I'm learning it for the sake of learning it. You know what I mean? I feel like it should be a game that I'm like, it'd be really cool if I could be really good at this game. There's got to be a game that I'm actually interested in. Like, yeah, there's all these games you could learn that would be easy speedruns to learn. Okay, sure, but if I don't care about it, what's the point? No major glitches for OOT. Orcana, is that how it's pronounced? It's one of those words that is spelt weird for me to try and pronounce. And even though I've heard it a bunch of times, I still get it wrong. One of those words I still cannot spell, but I now know how it's pronounced, is kernel, even though it looks like colonial or whatever. Orcana. Ocarina. Ocarina? Orcana? See, I can't remember. That's one of those words. It's difficult. ZFG. Yes, I love ZFG. His streams are hilarious. I like how he's just so matter of fact about things. And it's like hilarious. It's just so funny. It's entertaining. Like, I understand why he's got a ton of people watching him. It's so entertaining. And he's really good at it. Ocarina. Ocarina. Oh, that's such a weird word. I don't like that. That's difficult. And I don't mean to be disrespectful at all. That's how it was coming off. I apologize. That's a difficult word for me to try and pronounce. As I'm sure a lot of English words are hard for people to pronounce. I'm pretty sure that that's based off of different language, right? I have respect for anyone who can learn another language. I know English is like one of the harder languages to learn. Ocarina. Ocarina. I'm never gonna remember that. It wasn't even one of my options for how to pronounce it. Like, it's so bad. It's like, well, okay, it was also one of these things. I read a thing about it. Oh, search my voice on a screen. I didn't say, hey, Google. Hey, Google. And now it didn't do anything. That's so weird. I didn't touch anything. That's a tough one. Ocarina. Ocarina. Yeah, that's what I said, though. Ocarina? What did I even say? I don't even remember what I said. Words are hard. Words are hard. Oh my god. How do I change this? I create a note. New notebook. Random. Ocarina. Ocarina. Ocarina, I think is what I said. Everyone in Eastern Canada today of a moose lane guard and a sprinkler. I agree. It is hot today. Like, it would have been nice. Like, I really, really was looking forward to this weekend because I have 4 days off. And I was like, I could go on a nice, like, easy hike that's more of a walk. Because, like, I've been finding that hiking would be bad. Okay. I want to write that down. I know this is weird, but where did it go? I said random create. I wanted to write that down. Getting very distracted. Okay. I don't know what my password is. Oh, is that why I wasn't logging in properly before? It's my password. I change it. The past. See, I think that would be really fun. I love that game. I never had it as a kid. I don't think that that's the past. That. Oh, God, what's my password? God, this is bad. See, this is the thing, too, is all of my apps have the password already. Oh, I should have it saved. Yo, Vaughn, how's it going? We're getting distracted. You said you're going away this weekend? Yo, where are you going? I think you told me. You're in the car? Okay, hello. I'm sorry for your guys' ears. Here, I'll type it. Oh, Sun Peaks. See, I'm pretty sure you told me. And I just forgot. I'm sorry. I'm excited. Can you send me lots of pictures, please? Like, take pictures and send them to me on Discord, not Snapchat. No Snapchat pics. Take real pics and send on Discord. Please, thank you. No major glitch. I agree. I also just think I don't have the hand dexterity to do any of that. I think it would be cool to learn a few, but I don't think I would ever be able to do a run with it. Also, I'm doing closed caption for you. Hold on, let me think. What was I gonna say? Do you remember that art game we had on that old Mac computer with the different stamper brushes and sounds? What was it called? Do you remember? I love my keyboard. No clue. Damn it! I had a feeling. I'm gonna YouTube it really quick. Or you know what? Let's Google it. Let's Google it. I want to show it on stream. Okay. Art game for kids 90s. Where's the apostrophe? Thank you. Kid pics. Kid pics. No Z. Yo, we figured it out. Oh my god, that game was the OG. Kid pics YouTube. I know I'm being lazy with typing YouTube and then looking it up. Oh my god, I'm so distracted now. What are you doing to me? BRB, hurry back. Okay, we knew that was gonna happen eventually. Okay, let's see if we can do this. From here, what do we got? Okay, we're gonna close these ones. And we're gonna open display capture and close HD capture. Oh, hell yeah, that worked. Okay, this one. I'm pretty sure it's this one. I just want the sound to go off on that, that's all. No, that's not it. What the hell is this? God, so good. That's not what I wanted at all. Oh, it is. That's the game. That's the game. Let's Google this. Kid pics. No, sound, go away. It's gonna be really slow. Oh, this guy made a bunch of videos of just every different type of tool and the sound they made. That's so good. Oh my god, the car siren, I remember that one. Or the, sorry. Whatchamacallit. My favorite one was the star one. If we could see all the art things we made, that would be great. That would be great. Please, thank you for that. Like building a tower. Wait, that's the star one. That's the star one. That's the one I like. Can we skip ahead a bit? I want to see the star one. Oh, it's coming. So laggy. Oh no. I'm sorry it's so laggy. Oh no. It's a frozen. No, that's not what I wanted. No! Yes, my BB Kevin's. Oh my god, I loved that one so much as a kid. Loved it. The star one? Oh, it's star. It's like sprinkles or something. Oh my god, I love this game. There was another game that, oh, what was it? It was another art game, but it was for later Mac that we then got. And it had like different options. Maybe it was this game still. Oh, look, okay, let's look this up. Kid pics. Actually, I don't think it was. But it had like a diary mode and you could draw on it as well. Kid Pics Studio. That's the one I wanted. Pics Studio, maybe. Oh yeah, see, because you could make videos and stuff. Only wasn't this, but the movies, I loved that. That was hilarious. Okay, let's do kids, games, Mac. Oh my god, Stardew Valley. Oh my god, Thinking Things. Vaughn, do you remember this? Oh my god, this game was amazing. Alright, that's fine. See you later. Ready the fish. God, I loved making all the different music. Okay, Pumpkin 2. Oh my god, this game was so much fun. The little guy in the bottom is amazing. When you got it right. Oh, come on, that's close enough. See, that's so good. Awesome. And there was one where you could do music and you were doing great. It was like in space. This one. That one was kind of the same. I remember that one. It was like, I play, you copy. Simon Says. Like that one. So laggy. I can't. 1 second. That was such a good game. I loved that game. Let's see. Which one is it? Oh, look at the potatoes. Did I open the potato? I thought I... Apparently it's viewable. Oh man, that game was so fun. There was another one that had like the option for like a diary. So you could write in it and also draw in it, but on the computer. I loved that one. I can't remember what it was called. And I liked Putt Putt Goes to the Moon. That was a great game. Apparently the speed run is really fast. That right, because okay, I'm gonna see if it's safe. Because sometimes in the settings it lets you view your passwords. This is what we resort to. I don't know my passwords. Problem. Where do we put it? It's in Chrome, right? And it's going to be Amazon. This one. That's what I did. I must have typed it wrong. Oh, now it's working. Okay. So the password works. Right. I just typed it wrong. Cool. Okay. Gotta type. I gotta scroll up the it now. I took so long. Okay. Back to what I was talking about. Where you disappear this thing. I don't need this up. I think if I turn this off. Okay. Words. They have I read about this somewhere and I related so much to it because it's one of those things where I knew I didn't know how to pronounce the words, but I was doing my best because the only time I'd ever encountered it was in reading. It had nothing to do, I'd never heard it in real life, or if I had, I didn't know that that's how it was spelled. And I had friends, I don't think they were intentionally trying to be hurtful, so I don't necessarily hold it against them, but I try and be mindful of that kind of thing because I've experienced it. So whenever somebody pronounces something wrong, I try not to be harsh in correcting them, I guess. Because I understand being in that position is not knowing that you're saying it wrong and wanting to know that you're not saying it wrong, but there's a way to do it and there's a way that you shouldn't do it. But again, like if someone were to do it in a way that I would find hurtful, I try not to hold it against them because I know that that's not their intention. It's just that's how it came off. But yeah, I'd have a friend be like, that's not how it's pronounced. It's like this, ha 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 ha. Or like whatever. And I'd just be like, oh, well, I didn't know. And it made me, for a while, it made me feel scared to even say words I was unsure about. So I couldn't expand my vocabulary because I was too scared to say other words, right? But the only time I had encountered that word was in reading. So I read this thing that also talked about it, and I related so well to it. Because it talked about how that's how they were learning about other words, was through reading, and they hadn't heard it in person. But they really enjoyed, you know, being able to expand vocabulary, and then they had people like in a way making fun, I guess, would be the best way to put it. Because they're kind of saying like, haha, you don't know how to pronounce words, but it's not that simple. Like, this guy was making an effort to try and learn these new words, but then people were like kind of making fun of the way that, you know, he was interpreting the word. But how else are you supposed to learn if you're learning through reading, right? Audiobooks. See, that's the thing too, is I remember back when audiobooks were like tapes you would rent from the library. You didn't buy anything like that. And I remember renting one once, but then I never really used it. But it's definitely one of those things, like, I wish I didn't have to. I think there is actually audiobooks you can rent from the library, like on your tablet and stuff. But it was one of those things where I would read a lot, but there would be words I'd come across. I didn't know how to pronounce it. And being dyslexic, undiagnosed by a doctor, by the way, I diagnosed myself. But I think it's fair to assume that if I were to go to a doctor, they'd diagnose me with it. There are different forms of dyslexia, and I fit the box. The one that's like spelling words that are not phonetic and not being able to visualize how words are spelled makes 100% sense as to why I was so bad at spelling. Like, I didn't know how to spell business until I was 23. And the only reason I can spell it is because I've memorized it. And I understand that that's usually how people do it and whatever. But it took me a long time to memorize a simple word. And when I was growing up, a lot of the harder words that I had to like spell, I memorized in song form. I'm like talking 6-year-old me who's finally learning to like read and write. How do I spell my sister's name? I had it memorized as a song because otherwise I had no idea how to remember it. Same with my friend's name, because my friend's name in, you know, elementary school, primary, what do you call it? Preschool, elementary school was Chelsea. Different Chelsea. I don't know how to spell it. Memorized it. I'd come across all these words. Oh, sound it out. Okay, sound it out. Oh, that's not how it's pronounced. How am I supposed to learn these words then? And like even now, if someone tells me how to like say, oh, can you spell this? I have to write it down. I can't visualize the letters. I can't visualize the word in my head. I have to write it out. And even still, I'm like looking at the word. I'm like, oh, I don't know if that's spelled right or not. I have no idea. Like I'm writing these essays and getting them back being like, oh, you misspelled all these words. Do better. And it's like, I can't. This is my best. Help me. And I understand too. I understand 100% the difference between your, and your. Or no, your, and there, and there. I understand the difference. 100%. I still have to take a couple seconds to figure out which one I need to write, even though I understand the difference. So I'm like, okay, well, I want to say there as in possessive there. How do I spell that? Whereas I know people who can just be like, oh, typing a sentence and they don't need to think about it. They just do it. I'm like, I wish I could do that. I can't. Language is insane. And I always found having to learn another language, like in school, you know, they're teaching you, okay, you gotta learn French. Well, how come I can't choose which language I want to learn? French is the country's second language. You have to learn it. What if I don't want to? Why can't I choose a language? You know, that was a little annoying. But then they also have that thing where it's like, they're trying to teach you verbs, adjectives, nouns. You know, all those types of things. And I'm like, I don't know how to relate that to the English language because I already have such a hard time with the English language. Like, I understand what a noun is. I get confused as to which one is the adjective and which one is the noun, or sorry, the adjective and which one is the verb. I just do. You know, I tried, my whole plan was I was going to learn originally with my boyfriend, ex-boyfriend. I was going to learn how to speak or how to learn how to teach English as a second language. That was my job. Like that's what I was going to learn how to do and get a job in Mexico doing that. When I finally learned, you know, how I was going to teach, learned properly how English, you know, how I would teach someone English, I finally understood how to learn another language. And even still, I like, if you tell me what if this word, you said like X, that's a verb. And I say, okay, I can understand. You say, is this a verb or adjective? I don't fucking know. Oh. And I understand how to conjugate now. I understand because I was given examples of how to do that in English. I don't remember ever learning it. So when you're trying to teach someone a different language, they have no way to relate to it in their own language. How are they supposed to learn it? How are they supposed to learn it? I don't understand. Going hard on Duolingo last week? Nice. Such a good thing. City and the city. Some of them. Learn anything spoken related. The only way to really do it is to say it wrong sometimes. Exactly. There are areas of study related to diction and language. Yeah, like Norwegian. Ooh, why are you learning Norwegian? Is there any reason to it? It's very different from English. Like, at least I was learning Spanish. It's like somewhat like Latin, which is English, derives from Latin and other types of languages. So it's like, it's somewhat easier. And you know what? With Spanish, everything is phonetic. So as long as you know what sounds the letters make, you can do it easier. I'm like, oh my God, Spanish is so much easier than English. English and German, for example. Interesting. Speaking die Deutsch, I think. Okay. Something about speaking German. Norway in 7 days. Ooh, that's so exciting. Are you moving there or are you just going on vacation and just trying to learn some like language so that it helps? That's so cool. I would totally go and travel there. I'm assuming you're going for like a vacation. Got a lot to learn. Vacation. Nice. One thing I do know is that being immersed in a language and around people that are speaking it helps a lot. One thing I was like, my ex was fluent in Spanish. All of his friends were. And so whenever we'd all be over, they would all be speaking Spanish. And I'd be like, I have no idea what anybody's talking about. I'm feeling very left out. Can we speak English, please? I need to learn Spanish. I don't understand. I'd understand kind of what the topic was being talked about because I'd understand a word here and there, but I wouldn't. Oh my god, I just got wrecked so bad. So like, I didn't necessarily learn to speak it, but I learned to understand what the conversations were about. I would like respond in English. You're like, hey, I know you're talking about this. Can I be included? But because English was their second language, it was just easier for them to speak in Spanish. I get it. Easier for me to just be like, can I just speak it in English? Can I reply in English? Like, they know English very fluently. Can we just speak English? I don't know Spanish. Yo, Rupert, how's it going? I felt horrible being that person, but like it is what it is. Oh man. I feel like Norwegians speak English, good English, yeah. I think you'll be okay as long as you know like the really important. There are like a few important sentences that everybody needs to know. One is how to ask where the washroom is. Another is sort of to ask how much something is. That's an important thing. How to ask where like certain things are that you feel like you might need to ask, like all of your Amazon toys? Nice. Please and thank you. Yeah. Because there are definitely, in a lot of languages, they do have different words for things. This is another thing I didn't understand trying to learn a language in high school. And didn't understand until I started learning in university. It finally made sense. Because there's different words. Like, for example, there's different words for a washroom. You have bathroom, washroom, restroom, toilets, lots of different words. Those are all different dialects. So different parts of the world that speak English are gonna say things differently. Like in England, most people say toilets. And on the actual doors for them, it says toilets. And some people say loo. I don't know where loo comes from. I don't know why that's a word or where it came from. I can't help you with that. But it's one thing to know that there are going to be variations of a word that mean the same thing. And I didn't understand that at all. So, like for example, in Spanish, I want something can be said several different ways. And one of them you have to be careful not to say because it's something that little kids say, and it's more like saying give me. And it can come off as rude unless you're like a child. Like, I can't remember what the word is, honestly, off the top of my head right now. Lou, L-O-O. Lewis. No one liked him. Oh my god. Wow. Water closet is another one. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Yo, Pie, welcome back. How are you doing? We're talking about languages and how writing and spelling can be hard, etc., etc. Anyway, this thing I wrote was essentially talking about how you shouldn't make fun of people who can't pronounce something right because it means that it's a word that they've read and they're trying to expand their knowledge. And, you know, calling them out for it and being harsh about it can put someone off from wanting to try and learn new words. A good example for me is reading Harry Potter. As a kid, I didn't know how to pronounce Hermione until I saw the movie. And I was like, oh, that's how you say it. Okay. I'm sure I'm not the only one who read it phonetically. Maybe has a different version of pronouncing it than I did. Because I pronounced it as Hermione. Discourages them. Make coffee with a new French press. Oh my god. I need to get a French press, honestly. Yeah, it definitely discourages people. And I related so much to this thing that I read from this guy. It was like, oh my god, that's exactly how I felt. And so even just reading it helped me realize that you can't take it too personally when somebody corrects how you say something, even if it comes off as rude. Because they don't necessarily know that that's what they're doing. It just helped me sort of myself be more mindful of, even when I know how a word is pronounced and someone else doesn't, to not try to go about it in a way that won't discourage them. Because I don't know what it's like. I think we lost a person. I can't tell though, because I think that's sniper. No. It is a white sniper though, so. Exactly, exactly. And a lot of the things too is like being someone who speaks English as a first language and having your friend who speaks English as a first language, in a way, kind of razzing the way you've said something because you pronounced it wrong. Hurtful. But I understand now not to take it completely personal. You just pronounce everything funny. I don't think it's funny. I think it's cool. I like how people have different types of like accents and stuff. And a different type of dialect. Use different words for different things. I think it's cool. And I do work in a place that a lot of tourists go. And I do work with people who get frustrated with people who don't understand English. And I think a lot of it has to come with them not being in their position. I didn't understand it until I went to Mexico. And I was in a part of Mexico where no one spoke English. And I only know a few words, and they were speaking really fast, and I had no idea what was going on. And I'm like, I don't even know how to say slow down. So when I'm interacting with somebody at work who doesn't speak English as a first language, I know what's helpful to them because I've been in their position. So I know me saying it repeatedly isn't necessarily going to help. unless I slow my words down and use words that may be a word that they've learned because it's a more common word. So instead of saying like, oh, do you want this warmed up? I'll say, do you want this hot? Hot's probably a word that they'd understand more than warm, right? I just try and change the way I say things, different words, and try and slow down my speech, because if you talk really fast and everything slurs together, how do they know when one word starts and another one ends? Outside of your home region, West people. That's the thing. That's the thing. Too, I think now too, with the more access we have to other parts of the world and hearing other people's accents, we've become better at accepting people's accents and not making fun of them. I think that that's a factor too. Rough accent wise, yeah. And I think too, when you're older, people are more accepting of it as opposed to like elementary school and high school, because being different than other people is a way, it's like an outlet for people to be like, oh, let's go pick on this person because they're different. Whereas an adult, people aren't generally likely to do that. It's like the world becomes bigger when you're an adult, not in high school. If that makes sense. I mean, generally speaking, there's always going to be somebody who decides that that's how they want to be as a person, is me. But I do think with age comes wisdom, and knowing that kind of thing is not a good thing. Not somebody you want to necessarily be. You have to make that conscious decision, though. Yeah. No, there was definitely a kid in high school who moved. Well, see, the thing is when we were all at high school, he came from a different elementary school, and when he was in elementary school, he came from Egypt, and he didn't speak English very well. And so when he was introducing himself to the class, he said, "My name is Michael, I am Egypt," with a heavy accent. And so that carried from elementary school to high school, and people were still making fun of him for it. It's just, when you're young, you don't really think about that kind of thing. Okay. Oh, man. Law for extinction. Same. Like, it was a lot of... See, the thing about Vancouver is very multicultural. There's always going to be people with accents. And some are picked on and some aren't. I can't tell you the reason behind it. I don't know the difference. I guess some accents are cooler than others or something. I don't know. Who decides this? From Spain, I believe. Yeah, this is what I mean though. It's like in elementary school, we had a few people that were from like Mexico and Iran and China and Japan and like everywhere. And then in high school, I was more aware of the fact that some people were made fun of while other people weren't. And it didn't make sense to me. And it still doesn't make sense to me. How did we decide certain accents were more acceptable than others? Like, I don't know. Some were more common than others, I guess. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I did not mean to push that. But we had actual, like, foreign exchange program for grade 12 where they came for half the year. And it was interesting to see, actually, the first half versus the people who came in the second half. Because you could definitely see this divide in what I would consider the people who were higher up on the social food chain as considered to be popular, and how they chose who they wanted to be friends with as opposed to the other ones that they didn't. And it was interesting because you had this period of time where the people who were in the first half were there with the people in the second half. And because they were from the same country, not necessarily the same school, but because they spoke the same language, they were like showing them around and being like, this is this, and this, and like saying, okay, well, this is my friend. And then when they would leave and the second half of the year, those people that stayed, it was interesting to see who they chose to be friends with and how it was like polar opposite. And you could see how someone who was more attractive looking became friends with popular kids, whereas somebody who was maybe a little different, not necessarily, like, I just think maybe different interests would be a better way to describe it. But there was definitely a guy and girl who were attractive looking. I'd say like model quality attractive, okay. How they became popular a lot easier and made friends with more people easier. So it was actually kind of like an interesting like social experiment, I guess. Because I'm not saying that the people who were there the first half were unattractive. Because some of them were really attractive, but they still weren't necessarily friends with the popular people. So it was interesting to see the difference in who was friends with who. I don't know. I mean, at the time, it was just kind of like, why the hell doesn't this person want to be my friend? Type of thing. And then looking back, it's just kind of interesting to see how people choose their friends or how they choose who they want to spend their time with. Yeah, psychologically very cool. Got him. Pattern-based psychologically. And the same as something. Exactly. I find like common interest is like important for people. Like when you first meet people, you try and talk about things you like and see if you have those things in common. I don't know. I mean, at the time it was like different. You took things like at that age, you take things more personally. And then later when you learn more and you become more aware of things, you kind of look back on it and say, huh, that's kind of interesting. And it's not really something personal anymore. It's just kind of interesting. Oh, these people lost somebody. Rip. World is full of hate and it sucks. Yeah. Yep. Oh my god, I had this one friend. It was really cool because like we had gym together. And I had never planned to take gym after grade 10 because it's not mandatory in grade 11 or 12. So I didn't take it in grade 11. I don't know why I decided to take it in grade 12. This girl, Juliana, was in my PE class. I didn't really, there weren't anybody. Why is it clicked? Okay, thank you. There wasn't really anybody in the PE class that I was really friends with. And she was new, and so it was easy to just be like, hey, you know, introduce yourselves and you become friends. You stick together. Just kind of interesting how we decide who we want to spend time with. Now that's just sort of it's like, yeah, I think it definitely has stuff to do with the primal parts of our brain, I guess. Non-physical as it could be. We had, okay, grade 8, you had to take PE. Grade 9, you had the choice between PE and dance. Grade 10, same thing. Grade 11, you had the choice between PE and conditioning. Conditioning was more of a workout focused class. So like it focused more on using equipment and gaining muscle and, you know, like using treadmills and stuff like that. Whereas PE, you played sports and other types of things. Like, I don't want to take conditioning. That's boring. I think I needed a credit because we didn't have to take any PE credits after grade 10. But I think I was out of elective options that I wanted to take, and I figured PE was better than the alternatives. I think that's why I took it. I don't know for sure. I don't remember. I just think it was funny that they offered dance as an alternative to PE. Yeah, and you know, a dance teacher, when I was in grade 8, did they let you choose dance as an option? I think they might have. I just think it was funny because the dance teacher was strange. Like, I don't know how to describe it. A lot of people found her odd because she would be in the change room when everyone was changing. So there was always this thing about her being a lesbian perv, essentially. I don't know if it was true, but I definitely found it weird that she would always be in the change room. Like, they had this like office area. Kind of, was it an office? What was it? There was a separate room inside the change room. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense to me as an adult. But she was always in there at the beginning and at the end of class, which didn't make sense. You know what? It might have been just her office because they had a separate office in the gym for the PE teachers. Maybe the dance teacher's office was in the change room. I don't understand. That's weird. How was that decided? I don't understand. That's weird. I never understood it, but everyone was just like, I don't know, dance teacher. And then when I was in grade, I want to say grade 10, she retired and we had a different dance teacher. And I think our personalities clashed because I just found her annoying. Oh, I gotta clear my gear. I don't know, I just found her annoying. And then in grade 12, the drama teacher, no, it was grade 11. So she, in grade 11, no, 11, what did I? Yeah, grade 12, she took over drama class as well as dance class. And I just found her voice annoying. It was always like, the way I would interpret her was, I actually majored in drama, so this was originally the job that I had wanted, but it wasn't available, so I only took the dance one because it was the only opening. That's how I'd always interpret her voice. Like, I know that that's what she said, but the drama teacher that she replaced was just a way better drama teacher than she was. Golf team. You guys had a golf team? That's amazing. Scrub slots. We do this one. Yeah, we had that too, where it was like, instead of learning different types of sports and playing different sports, we had a dance section and we had a teacher come in and teach us dance. And I'm telling you, it was like those cliche ones that all the kids hated. It was like, oh man, what was it? It's like, stomp left 2 times. Cha-cha real slow. That one, I can't remember. It's like cha-cha slide, oh my god. And they play it at the weddings that I work sometimes, and I'm just like, please no. This is so bad. Why are you doing this? Oh my god, I hated that song. And the dance teacher that came in elementary school, very strange. I don't know why, I just always found her strange. I'm too young to remember why I thought that. I don't remember. We have Echo. God.
What are we naming the baby?
The baby's name is Echo. Because that sub alert just had a huge echo. Yo, Nikos. The 9 months. Thank you. Welcome back to the potatoes. The dance teacher at your elementary school? No! Oh my god, the cringe. I can't. Oh my god. Wow. It's crazy. That's alright. Thank you for popping in. I'll catch you later. Enjoy your Saturday. Oh, weird. Oh, man. I always thought it was funny. It was a strange time too, because anyone who took dance considered weird. Like, why would you take dance? That's so weird. It was really funny because there'd be like 1 or 2 guys in the dance class. It was fun. Everyone would make fun of him. I'd be like, dude, how else are you gonna meet chicks? Take the dance class, you get to meet lots of chicks. Like, I thought it was hilarious. But then there were a few people who just genuinely wanted to learn dance, like hip hop and all these other things. Like they were just really into dance. I was not one of them. Although I did take hip hop, like extracurriculars and stuff. I just always felt really embarrassed doing it. They're like an extracurricular, so after school class, there'd only be like 12 of us, and I was still really embarrassed to even just get up and dance in front of a tiny group of people that were there. Like, no thank you. Toxic masculinity. But you see, the guys that actually took dance were nice guys. Like, they were good people. As opposed to, like, dickhead jocks. Although there were a few jocks that weren't dickhead. That's an overgeneralization. I apologize. Because I did have some friends that were jocks and were actually just, like, nerds as well, I guess. Being a jock didn't make you popular. But if you were popular, you were probably a jock as well. I actually had one friend. I would consider him my friend because he was part of the lunch group that I ate with for about 1.5 years. He's gone off to be on the Canada's rugby team. And jock didn't mean you're popular. He was a cool guy. He was popular, but he still hung out with all of the people that weren't necessarily considered popular. It's almost like he didn't care if you were considered popular or not. He would just hang out with people who he wanted to. And like he didn't care. That was kind of recording just zooms in on one chick. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's creepy. Bringing back bad memories. Is this gonna break my computer? Oh my god. Oh shit, I remember they had those weird things on the walls. That was their way of storing things. Oh my god.
You do not have to be close to each other. Spread out as far as you can. Mia, you guys are my first grade captain. You gotta spread out. Mommy.
We had lunch tables on the walls.
Mommy.
We ate lunch in our classrooms. Except for high school, we had a cafeteria, and no one ate in the cafeteria. Oh my god, I remember that song. The hamster song? No, I can't. I can't. I can't do it. Oh. God, I remember that song so bad. Oh. It's the same map again. Big enough yikes for you. I agree. That's not fair. About to use my special. R.I.P. Where'd he go? Oh, bugger. Got him. Guess it could be. Man. Oh man, here I am thinking we're actually doing good. Oh no. Rip. Got him. I mean, pretty much won this. Not worried. Oh man. Essentially a team wipe. I'm worried now. Dang, they fought hard. One more kill. Hehe. Okay. That's my last game for today. That's my last game. I'm tilted. That's actually just kind of sad. It's the last Splatfest ever. Yes, it goes on until Sunday morning or Monday morning or something. I can't remember. Let me check. I know it started yesterday morning, which is weird because it started on a Thursday. They're focusing on Splatoon 3 instead of more Splatfest, which is stupid. Why can't they do both? Until the 21st. So Saturday. Or sorry, Sunday morning at 5 a.m. I mean, they chose weird times to do it at, but whatever. 8 a.m. Eastern? 5 a.m. 5 a.m. Pacific? Like, okay, whatever. No, whatever. You choose your times. I think it's weird. A weird time to be choosing. Man. Whatever. I don't make the rules, man. I just work here. I think that they will put Splatfest in Splatoon 3. I'd be kind of pissed off if they didn't. I have fun with them. But I think it's also because they don't do them all the time. You know what I mean? Like, excuse me? Why is sound coming from it? I didn't click on anything. Oh my god, I'm mad. Okay, we're gonna go and raid Aaron. Bam your cat emotes. He loves them. I want to see you guys spam them so hard, okay? Go, 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 go! Spam them! Spam them! Spam them!